Hello everyone, I'm Daniel, back for more of the Scarlet Keys with Trish. It's been a bit of a downhill slide on the auto fails recently. The last two scenarios, I think I've drawn 7? I don't think I've seen another sign in a little while either. All right, so this scenario, we've just booked it over to Havana. And in the meantime, we stopped in San Francisco for an extra victory point, but I didn't spend it. So our upgrades are as follows. It's just upgrading the other British Bulldog for 2 XP. Having the other one is really good. I think there's some more aloof enemies in this one, so seems right. And then the other Breaking and Entering upgraded. Would love to recur it, please. And then the other Mag Class. So that's what we got. Pretty simple. I could have, I mean, I'm feeling a little bit of the skill test issue, right? That I wasn't able to look at a 6 difficulty test and just deal with it. So I could have gotten Streetwise. I'm still thinking about that, but I really wanted to make sure I could handle enemies a bit better. All right, let's see what opening hand here. I seem to get this Lone Wolf a lot. This is a pretty decent hand. I think I toss these 2 back and just hope we get well, the Sig case maybe. Hiking boots I can deal with, and the sneak attack's still there. Okay, so we don't really have the card draw, but we do have our good friend, the Twisted Antiprism, who kind of does the same thing. So this scenario, yes, we have made a deal with Desi because we had no choice. We are here at less than 20 time. We are going to shuffle these together, and hopefully we don't get the awful Claret Knight again, because that was painful. And then what we got? We have 6 Doom to advance, trying to look for what's going on with Desi and his crew that's just disappearing. If we have 5 hollows, we'll remove 3 and add Doom. And here we're going to try to get 3 clues. And we have Desi in play, who, by the way, is got a lot of soak. 4 and 1. I wish he had the horror, honestly, but we'll take that. When attack from a monster enemy deals damage to him, exhaust him, cancel 1, and deal 1 damage back. That seems pretty good. And don't forget, this. We've got 4 Elder Thing tokens. If there's a concealed mini card, this is take a damage or it's -3. That seems pretty fine. The cultists are nasty, but I can't do much about that. I can't do much about those. All right, let's get started. Cafe Luna, 5 Shroud. I mean, this does work, but I don't think it's worth firing that off right now. I think the Lone Wolf, Dr. Milan, maybe just move. Yeah, let's do this first. Let's search the top 3. Let's give us a good shuffle. There's Chuck, there's Bulldog, gun. Ugh. I mean, there's no guarantee I see this guy again. So let's just take that. And remember, this is, there's this too, which lets us put down something for a lot cheaper. Which might just be Dr. Milan. I might Lone Wolf move Dr. Milan, try to investigate, get our money back. I don't know what the shrouds are here. This one might be lower. Might be a 4. This one might be a 4. Yeah, let's do that. So we have action 1, action. Yes, action 1. We flip this and put you down for 1 resource as well. So that's good. So you know to 3. Yeah, so I had 5. Spend 1. Spend 1. I think I just move and hope we can investigate. 3 Shroud. Interesting. Okay, so last action can be to investigate here. We are at 5 to 3. If you fail by 3 or more, then it's not good. But I don't think that's going to happen here. Only 1 clue here, huh? We could also hold off on this and use the hiking boots, get the hiking boots in play, and assume that we can just get a free move out of this. It's either like a free move or a free resource. They're kind of equivalent, but this might be helpful later. So let's go ahead and put down the hiking boots for our last action for the last 2 resources. Okay. I think that makes sense. Yeah, that would be good. What do we got? A Paradigm Effacer. Paradigm Effacer. Aloof Hunter. If you end your turn as location, look top card of your deck. If it's not a weakness, yada yada yada. Okay. Aloof Boy is fine. We can evade him, in fact. Sure. Let's put out the magnifying glass. Let's take our resource for Lone Wolf. Um, yeah. So I mean, I want to abuse this, but it only works if there's no clues in my location, and I don't use the hiking boots. So let's not worry about that too much. You discard 2 random cards. No, no, sir. Okay. We're at 6-3. -2. Okay. We will get the clue, automatically evade this guy, get our resource, and then use our hiking boots to dash on out. The Gran Teatro. A 4 shroud. During your turn, spend 2 resources, reduce Gran Teatro de la Habana shroud by 2 until the end of your turn, once per turn. I think I can be up 2 and make that work. Let's do that. Up 2. -1. Okay, we're good. We'll take our clue. We will put a doom on this card. It's an asset I control. I will flip this over. I will pick this up. I will put it down. Okay, I have one more action. It might be Chuck time. I think we put Chuck into play now that we have a lot of money. Okay, we've got 2 clues. This guy's still here. Upkeep. There's the bulldog. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good here. 2 out of 6. Undercover. There's no enemies in the shadows. Memory variant. After an event is played, instead of discarding it, set it aside out of play as a hollow. Ugh. To say instead of discarding it? No, use return. This is an event deck. We can't let this stick around. What do I do? Well, there's the Eye of Raisins. Might be able to commit something else. Up 2 is, like, okay. But maybe we don't play our events for a little while. Let's take our resource. Let's do our Antiprism to just get a free card here. Sure, let's take the tower. So yeah, this probably makes sense to commit. All right. Walk on over. So we can spend... Yeah. Okay. Let's move. Walk on over to the hotel. Take a horror revealed side of a concealed mini card. Yada, yada, yada. Unfortunately, getting these clues means that Trish's ability is going to be kind of turned off. But that's the way it works. We have 6-2. -1. Succeeds by 3. Take a resource. Take the clue. Take the move. And now we have enough. So sure, let's sit here. And we didn't use Desi, but that's okay. Yeah, so I moved. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and advance now. So we have our 3 clues. We are going to advance. I think we get rid of Desi this way. Okay. So he gets set aside out of play. Put him out there. And then find the version with an encounter back, the enemy side, basically. Should be this one. Okay. And that's going to go in the shadows. I draw it. Resolve the concealed keyword, which is just 1. All right. which is going to go here. And I mean, I could go back. This one's a 4. This one's a 3. This is probably another 5. 1, 2, 4, 3. Yeah, let's put it back that way. Hopefully we won't need to. Okay. Back to this. One at a time in player order, each other investigator. No other investigators. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and the remainder of the Crimson Conspiracy and cleanup crew into the deck. And then we have some reading to do on the new act. Let's see. So, what in the world just happened? That entity touched Desi and assumed his form. Okay. Reaction. When investigator would resolve an enemy's concealed X keyword, I can spend clues instead. Spawn engage with that investigator. X clues. All right. So it looks like it's always going to be like 1 or so. But we need to spend 1 clue if we have the enemy out of the shadows. Okay. I have 1 more action. I think this is a good spot to like hang out for a sec and put out this bulldog. So now I'm ready to fight. Ready to fight. Good. This guy can move this direction, and then we go to upkeep. What happens if he comes out of the shadows? Alert concealed, hunt to retaliate, gets 4 health. When he takes damage during Act 1 or 2, instead automatically evade him. Okay. Okay, so we just have to evade him, essentially. And we need the clue. Sure. All right, we did our upkeep. We go to 3 out of 6. And we have a coterie assassin. All right, we do have to do this because we don't have any clues. Coterie assassin B. Agent, agent, agent. It's the top one. No, it's not the top one. Okay. A little unfortunate. So we have one of these, and I could shuffle them. I'm gonna have to shuffle them together here. I'll put one over here. Okay. And at the end of the enemy phase, if he's in the shadows, we get attacked if there are any concealed cards here. Investigate. Instead of discovering clues, look at the revealed side of a concealed mini card. For every 2 points you succeed by, look at the additional one. So you look instead of exposing. Money. I'm going to have to do this at some point. And we can deal with this guy as soon as we pick up the coup de grace. So, and by the way, right? Well, there's no enemies here, but I'm pretty sure this does not really expose. It's just worded so strangely. Discover additional clue. I think I'd probably been playing that a little bit off, but I think the breaking and entering would work also. I just need to get rid of this thing. So you know what? Let's start with that. Let's be bold. Let's go 6, 8 to 4. Okay. Worth it. Worth every penny. All right. Then I think we just take a regular old 6 to 1 investigate. -1. This could be a -3. It's fine. So we will get a resource, and we're going to I mean, the clues are important. It'll let me leave. I think we do that for our next one. Let's flip this first. Oh. Well, now he's here. Okay. I have 2 actions remaining. Now I think I could do the breaking and entering, right? That might make some sense. So we actually just want to evade him. So I think we throw out the breaking and entering. We chuck this. And this gives us 11 on 1. This is going to be fast and free. -1. Okay. So, if we succeed by one or more, I may automatically evade an enemy at this location. That's going to be you. Then, I will discover the clue, and I mean, we're not going to expose, right? I mean, it should work kind of. Uh, I mean, evade that enemy if it's not elite. I mean, this is the enemy, right? So I can't evade it. I guess no. I just wouldn't be able to evade him at all. I mean, I still could move away with him and evade somewhere else. What's his evade? 3? I mean, the idea is that I would like to use the breaking and entering automatically evade for this. But maybe I don't. Let's return this to our hand at the end of the turn. And then we just use the hiking boots to get out. I like one. I have to expose a decoy. Expose another one. I do want that clue. All right. That is my. I guess I have another action. This is flipped. Sure. Let's just investigate 6 on 5. I will take a damage. And that will be for this. Oh, okay. 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 Hello. I don't have anything I can do with this guy, but at least he'll just deal me 1 damage. All of these are decoys and they go away. I guess that's something. I do have a clue. So I suppose I could advance right now. I could. I don't think I do. I think I wait. So I'll take another damage. Let's put it on Chuck. Let's move this guy here and go to upkeep. Well, I mean, I have a lot of stuff here. 4 out of 6. Swift retreat. There's no enemies in the shadows. Knives in the dark. Okay, this should be fine. I think what we do is we get this last clue, we evade this guy, and then we advance. So let's start that way. Let's start here. Make it fast and free. Gives me 11 to 5. I get another resource. No, give me +2. Let me spend the 2 resources. Give this me as +2. So it gives me 13 to 5. Okay. Didn't really need that, but that's okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I guess it's overkill once again. This will come back into my hand. I get the clue. This guy gets evaded through breaking and entering and my ability. And then we get a resource with Dr. Milan. Aha. And let's go ahead and spend our clue in advance, right? Yes. So 1 clue. We ready Desi. Yes. Remove all tokens from him. Sure. Discard any attachments. Okay. Find the previously set aside story asset. Okay. So we're going to randomize these. Flip him to his enemy side. Was he? No, he's not aloof. He's aloof now. They're aloof. Okay. Find the previously set aside Desiderio, Delegado, Alvarez story asset. Flip him to his enemy side. Spawn at the same location as the one in play. Ah, they both go over there. So we're going to randomly select them and they hang out there. A copy of one another. Okay. You arrive just in time to see 2 exact replicas of Desiderio embroiled in a deadly battle for the fate of his identity. It's impossible to tell which one is which. So, we do not know Desi's pass. I'm so sorry. So they both have Hunter, Aloof, and we need to defeat one of them. I have not taken any actions other than the thing with the coterie assassin. This guy doesn't have Hunter, so I can leave here. All right. So 4 health. After he is evaded by 2 or more, there's another copy. That one deals this one too. Okay. I mean, we can just pop over and hit him twice, right? With the bulldog. We're only gonna at 7 to 4, but that's not bad. We also have a couple of other things we can do. I think I just try to pull it off. Just see what happens. We're gonna try to kill this one because we're gonna try. So we move and we go pop. 7 to 4. Nope. We're gonna get attacked back. This guy's got retaliate. Did they lose Hunter? Yeah, they lose Hunter. Okay. Um, I take 2 damage and a horror. I can try this again. Yep, might as well. Okay, -2 is good. 2 damage. Okay, they continue to be aloof. It's actually really funny with this bulldog. I actually didn't think about these guys. I was thinking about the other enemies that have aloof in this one. We go to upkeep. This is now back. Oh, the camera's here. 5 of 6. I suppose I should have done this, but that's okay. Ooh, another coterie assassin. I suppose I can spend my clue. Just spawn him with me instead. Does it matter? Um, no. Oh, I should have tested this. 5 to 3. It's gone. Okay. I don't think this guy matters, right? The concealed cards don't do anything at this point. I don't think so. Did I mess anything up here? No one's in the shadows. Spend the clues. Okay, cool. You can go to the shadows, and this is assassin A. I mean, I get it. I get it attacked. I guess is the whole point. But that's okay. We don't really care about that too much. Do I want to commit anything? I can go get a resource. We can do this. I can also do a breaking and entering. No, it has to be successful evade. Okay. Um, sure. I'll commit the backstab. I mean, theoretically, the other way to do this is I do this to evade an enemy, and then I just sneak attack. That does seem to be better than taking an up 3 test. So let's just do that. We can do breaking and entering. It cost me 2. We go 6 plus 5, 11. -4. That is 7 to 1. I get to return this to my hand. We're going to automatically evade an enemy here, and we can discover a clue just for fun. Decoy. Okay. And then we play the sneak attack. There we go. That can be Chuck, actually, but doesn't really matter. Sure. That's 2 damage. And again, this guy has got 2 plus 2. That seems like we're done. Problem is, we don't know if that was the right one to kill. We're going to advance. Okay. Your intervention gives Desi your suspect is real just enough time to gain the advantage. All right. So, we're going to take the one that is in play, and this is the one that we're going to just lock over here and hope that it's the right guy. Cool. I did this within 5 rounds. That's insane. Why? Why did that happen? I guess because Chuck is really good. These keys are fantastic. Dr. Milan, always good. I don't really know. It was easy to move around and just get we needed only 4 clues, right? And there's only 5 out here. So, okay. Resolution 1. Short and sweet, I guess. Okay. So he says, go to his safe house in Ybor City, and the passphrase is Blackbird Solitaire. So we record 5 victory points, because this one counts as 1. And I don't think there's any other victory points in here. Let's see what the coterie was that was in here. Claret Knight again. Yeah, I was worried about these guys, these Otherworld mimics. They're aloof, they have 2 health. Nothing else to do here. Ooh, body snatched. We didn't hollow anything. Man, solo's weird sometimes, right? Okay, so I know the passphrase. In the 6th spot from the current time, we're going to write theta, and that's when we can go to the safe house. So I think from now on, we can go to Arkham, maybe play a side scenario that eats up some time, and we should be good. Another 5 XP. Cool. Cool. All right, see you next time. Short scenario. Bye.